Artz, Hazy, and welcome to my channel. Today we are making these again, but we're making them with die cuts this time. I'm showing you how to work out how to do it. I mean, it takes me, it would normally take me a while, but I'm quite good at this, you know, now. And this one's got a special little thing because I think of it on camera. Like sometimes I do, if you remember, sometimes I do think of things on camera, so that's one of those. So that's like a little surprise at the end, and I get all excited and I want to make it and everything. Yeah, so anyway, there's your other ideas. Okay, you don't have to make it Christmas, as I say. You can make it whatever you like. That's not Christmas anyway, that's like for the Australians and other people on the southern hemisphere as well. Argentinians, I think I'll get some people from Argentina watching, so, and all down there as well. So that's your southern hemisphere people. There's your project. Right then, so I do hope you like my content today. I'm going to show you how to make these different ones, okay, and what to do and what not to do as well, because that's very important, and what we do with this one to make it special. Okay, because it's very special, as you will see, and it's amazing and I love it, and I'm going to make more of those definitely. Well, I'm going to make some more of them all. That one's going in this journal. I could put it in a pocket, etc. So please give me a thumbs up if you'd like to join me today and find out what I'm doing, how to do it, tips and little things like that, because some people might miss the tips if they skip the video. And also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. That would be absolutely amazing. Thank you so much, and let's go. Right then, so what I've made is just this sofa. I mean, I've done these things before, but slightly differently. Okay, so you can see I've made it a little bit wider than I did last time. I don't know where the other ones are. Somewhere. Right, so there's your little. Oh, these are so cute. I absolutely adore these. But I've used punches before, so what I'm going to do is I'm using actually die cuts. I don't know what's that. So where's the die cut I used? It's this one. Some mini little die cuts. So you need to know where to put it. Right. So let's have a look. See what we are at. Oh, 3 3/4. Right. So you want to make sure you're at. You don't need to be in these. You know these little in between ones here. You don't need to. You need to sort of do the whole number rather than that. So if it like comes up to here, so you can do what size you like. So this is just about 3 3/4 or just under. No, just over. Okay, so I'm going to ignore that because I've had to cut it to this size. Ignore that one. So it's got to come to somewhere like 3 1/2. Okay. It's got to be 3 1/2, 3 3/4 or something like that. Otherwise, you won't end up with something in the middle. Okay, so 3 1/2, and that's logical. Okay, my logic. Okay. Right, okay, it needs to be square on as well. It's not quite square, is it? But that'll do. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. It is honest. Right, so that's your 3 1/2. Okay, so then you want to work out what's between 3 1/2. It's something like 1 3/4, isn't it? So 1 3/4, yeah, that's it. I think it's the same as that one, so that was easy, wasn't it? There we go, and then you fold that back. Okay, and that will fit. And that's not a bad fit at all, even though it wasn't even against the edge there. Right, so what I did was then, let's put some light on. It's very dark. I mean, it's morning. It should be very. It's probably because it's cloudy. Oh, it was foggy earlier as well. Very. So I'm going to put that in the middle. Now, do you think I don't think I could actually leave that on there like that and put it through the machine. Okay, what I'm going to do is right, I've got some really low tack washi tape. I did actually for the other one use some normal, and I was like, it's like touch and go whether it would actually tear the paper. This one shouldn't. It's very, I would say this is, it's almost like, I don't know, sort of sweet paper, and it's shiny, but it's, so I'm going to try and put that somewhere in the middle. I'll try and put that, I didn't do that before, make sure I've got a point going that way. I didn't do it on the other one. Anyway, it should go through both, so. And then where's my thing? Aha. Right, so I don't think it matters which way round it goes. As long as that's the thin, that's the one, don't fold it over and do it, unless you want it on both sides, which would be an idea, but I don't want it on both sides on mine, so yeah, you could actually do that, couldn't you? As long as it's, yeah, you could have one on both sides. But I'm not doing that. But if that's your idea, you've got an idea for it, that's amazing, yes. Go for it. I do like to encourage creativity. Come on, let's get through there. I'm going to go forwards, backwards, forwards again. Hopefully that will gone through. Yeah, there we go. Come on, dear. So, oh dear, it looks like it's got coffee spilt all over it. That's, yes, that's done it. Look, you can see it's done it. So we just peel this off now. So if you hadn't done it, if you could see that it hadn't done, you could actually put it through again, because it's got that washi tape on, I assume. Right, I'm just trying to get, it's ever so hard to peel off, you know. Yeah, it's done it. I think it is a little bit easier than the other one. Yeah, I'm sure it is. That's come off a lot better. That's the proper washi tape. That's the washi tape we like, isn't it, that one? Right, okay. But sometimes it's not useful when you're trying to, and it's going to be permanent. So you've also got that as well. For another time, perhaps. So you could do... So then what you would do, alright, okay, what I didn't do last time was actually, I left it white, and I used, I used my pen, okay, and tried to put it through the hole and do it, but it looks, you know, yeah. If you've done it both sides, obviously you'd have to colour both sides. You don't have to colour any side, actually, you can leave it white. But I don't want to leave mine white, I want mine yellow, yeah. Okay. And then I'm going to make now two little, what do you call them? Punch holes. Okay, it's quite hard to find. Let's see where we are. Where's the actual bend? There it is. Right, can we see this? Can we see me go wrong? Yeah. That's it, yeah. And there we go. And then you want about the same on this side if you can do. I don't know, I'm entirely not sure what I'm doing, okay, because I can't quite tell where that thing's going to end up, but hopefully I'm doing my best. Yay, that'll do. Oh yeah, not too bad. That's not too bad at all, or not three bad, as is said. Oh no, my glue, did I pick my glue up? Oh, it's another glue. It's not the one I was using. It's another glue on. Probably it's got its pin on. I say that one's magically appeared on the desk that I was using earlier. This is my posh glue. I've got the cover. I've covered it with that. I know it's not even. I should have covered it with some proper plain vinyl, but that's. I think there you go. So there you've got your little cute thing. Now I did have last time. I got these brand new scissors. Look at that. Brand new scissors, even though I've got two more pairs somewhere. Okay, I know where one pair is, but I was so anxious I was going to lose it, because these, I cannot, since I've been using these, I cannot use any other. These are Timolt's tonic stew. I cannot use any other since using those, honestly, to fussy cut. And they are amazing for fussy cutting. I do recommend them for fussy cutting. I'm not affiliated in any way, but anyway, that would actually be about right, wouldn't it? So that's what I cut it for. Oh, it's complicated, but that's yeah. Yeah, it was like this. See, I'd only done one bit of that, and then I got that bit. But that makes a brilliant little thing, doesn't it? So I can cut that, and I need to make it. Let's have a look. Just got to get that the right way around. Okay, I need to make it about 2.5, or a bit over actually. By it doesn't matter. I think it matters more that it doesn't matter if that's less than that. So that could be 1 5/8 or something like that. That'd be perfect. And the other side, I would think over. Let's have a look. You want it about. You don't want it over, but you want it about. I would say 2 5/8. And if it's too long, I've got my pen to colour it in, haven't I? Right, so 1 5/8 this way, is it? 1 5/8, yeah. 1 5/8, which is there. Okay. And 1 and, I'm not bothered about that. It can stay on 1 2/8. Yeah, you're there, look. There we go. There we go. I don't need to colour in any bit. I did last time because I had some extra. That could do with a little bit of colouring in, because that's my excuse, because I like to colour in, you know. There we go. Look, I'll just colour a little bit on here. Yeah, it's photo paper, which is what I use a lot now because it doesn't look the same if I use any other. But let's have a look. I'll show you in a minute. Let's have a look. Where's the... Have I got a bit on there? I can't tell. But there was a bit that came up, because this is photo paper. It tends to peel off the top. That's the only thing with this. Yeah. Right, and then what I did was around the corners. Yeah, so these are so cute, aren't they? So I remember I did something slightly different last time. I used just punches, and then with the punches you've only got about 1/8 of an inch. So you have to make them really, really... No, that's not doing it, is it? If we didn't do it that side, we do it this side. Oh, it's got some paper on that side. Oh, was it washi tape? I've got some washi tape on here for some reason. Let's hope it doesn't... Oh, I know what it did, yeah. I think it's actually on the card. I don't know if I'll be able to show you. And that should fit in perfectly. Better than that one, because I've made that quite loose, actually. So it's probably is best, because it does... Is it on this one? Oh, no, it might be on this side. Oh, you can't see it now. I've coloured it all in. Anyway. Yeah, because that's quite loose, this one. I wonder if I can give it a bit of a bone. Why is that sticky there? Give it a bit of a bone fold. It's sticky there. That's naughty. I don't like sticky. I don't like sticky where it shouldn't be. Sticky has a place. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's okay. Yeah, that's a bit better, isn't it? Yeah. That should hold it better now. Yeah, it's better now. Yeah, that is a good point actually to do. I mean, it's not an ideal bone folder, but yeah. I've got the other one somewhere. Oh, there it is. This one. Yeah. Yeah. So they're cute, aren't they? And we could also try other things as well. Right then, gorgeous, gorgeous marbling paper. And measure how long it is. And that's 2 1/4. So your paper needs to be 2 1/4. I would say a little bit more. Perhaps 2 1/2. Yeah, let's do 2 1/2. That's 5. So your paper needs about 5 1/4 inches. And the other way, it can be what you like. As much as 4. Let's try 5 1/4 by 4. Okay, I'm just going to cut that. So it needs to be something above the half of your dye or whatever you're using. Okay, I mean it is probably easier to use a die than cut it. Oh, I can't do that. Can anybody do that? Cut out by hand? I suppose you could do if you're really skilled with a knife, because I've seen people who can do those. I don't know what you'd call them. You sort of like do a guided cut, and they make a pretty pattern. It's like using your knife to make and it's so amazing. So I want to make that sort of like, it would be about there. Right, so I'm going to do, it doesn't matter which way around you do this, as long as you've got 5 1/4 one way. I mean, this design is anyway up really, isn't it? So I think that's important. And then half of 5, obviously, because that's where I'm scoring is 5, so half of 5 is 2 1/2. You could do that a little bit longer, but that would make that shorter, and you'd have to make that, keep knocking the camera, that you'd have to make that, make sure you're not going to go in these middle bits, because that you can't score in the middle unless you're not using score. And actually, if you're not using a scorer, you could actually do that. You can go in the middle. But then you would make sure, or just check. I have to check. I don't know about you, but I definitely have to check that I'm correct. Okay, and that's the back bit, and that's the front bit. So that goes there, doesn't it? Yeah, so I'm going to put my thing on there. Just realised my Gemini won't do it. I've got an idea though. Right, okay. I've got an idea. Let's see if I can do it like this. If I bend that back over the top, I don't know. Let's see if it works. I just realised it might not do it. Let's have a look. Right, so I'll put it on there, and that Gemini will not fit that through. Okay, I think it's max 3 inches or something, like that. Right, so I'm going to put that this low tack tape, very low tack, and is that in the middle? It needs to be perhaps a little bit further over there. I might put 2 on this because it's quite big. Okay, it doesn't matter if it's going to go through, it will actually go through the washi tape as well, but let's see if it works. If it doesn't work, I'll have to get me you might not be seeing this because I'll have to get me a big one. Okay, so what I would try and do then is do that. Oh dear, getting the thing caught on there. Try and do this, and then see if I can bend it over. Oh dear. Do you think it'll work? I don't know. But if you've only got a small one, for example, perhaps you want to make a big one, that might... Oh, that's why, look, because I'm not bending it straight. I need to bend it a bit. I need to move it up here a bit more, yeah. It should do to the edge, shouldn't it? Let's see if I can... Doesn't matter about that. Hopefully it doesn't matter about that. Right, so let's push that through. That's a shim, isn't it? Oh dear, do you think that'll work? Oh, wait, it's not going to do. Oh, is it? Or is it? Wait a minute, Mark. I've made a shim, so... Is it too thick? No, it isn't. Hold on, I better make sure it goes through all the way, haven't I? Because of That's a very, very bad thing, isn't it? Very naughty. Very naughty. But let's have a look, see if it's worked. Oh dear, I bent that. Mind you, we can probably smooth that out with this. It's very good at smoothing out bends. So I'll try not to do that again, or I'll bring back... Actually, if we bring the other one up, it's massive, so I'll probably take up the whole desk. Oh no, that's tearing. Oh, I said it won't tear, didn't I? That because I flattened it. Yeah, so you'd have to definitely make sure you had a low tack tape. I wouldn't make it so big either. What was I doing? That's it, cut it. No, I'm not cutting, I'm not doing it that way yet until I've... This is a bit of a fail, isn't it? Hey, we're doing it. Right, so I'm going to try and get this off then. Why have I done it all the way up there? I don't know. No. I've got plenty of colours I can colour with it, colour it in. You can either do that or cut it off actually, you could do, couldn't you? And then it probably would have been wide enough to go under the, yeah, could have done that. Right, I chose that size because I liked it, that colour. Right, and then you need, oh no, it'll be where the thing is, look, so I don't need to cut it off. That's lucky, isn't it? That's sticky. Oh, that's why it's sticky. Because that's where the tape's been. Oh, the tape's got sticky on. Yeah, well, let's have a look. Right, okay, yeah, so that will be where the sticky is. Now this can be measured a little bit better because it's bigger. Okay. I'm only experimenting, so I've never done these really, and I thought of it this morning. And of course I forgot all about the, let's have a look, see how big you can make your thing. Ah, it is, yeah, it's 8 centimetres 3, and I think 8 centimetres is max. But it has worked. There's several things obviously you can do now. You can use that. Look at that lovely snowflake. So we're on. Yeah, I was just showing you that. Where's that? Oh, yeah. So you've got a lovely snowflake for the. Yeah, do you like this paper? Yeah, it's like the proper marbling bath thing. Right, what I was going to do is just perhaps colour it in. So you can use double-sided paper, which is probably better actually. But I haven't got any handy. Right. So what I'm doing, oh, that's a nice colour, isn't it? So that looks like. Oh, it's quite nice, isn't it? I don't know, I might leave that then. Yeah, I could carry on and colour it in, but I don't know, that looks quite nice, that stripy thing, doesn't it? So you could just do that. Oh dear, getting tape. Tape and all sorts. Right, so tape and all sorts. What's that? Right, and then I haven't got anything to put in it yet, have I? So I've got to measure it. So, yeah, I've got a cup of tea. My husband's, even though my husband was in, well, he was in hospital for a procedure yesterday. He's made me a drink. Right, there we go. Thank you. Oh, no, that's not. That is not where I tore it. But it looks a bit odd, doesn't it? It's only the part of the design. I don't know whether to... No, no, because nobody has known I tore it, did they? And if they touch it, they can feel it's smooth. Right, so let's just measure. I'll measure. You've got to measure, haven't you? Right, oh, no, we don't want any tape on us. Thank you. That's obviously got caught from somewhere. Right, so you'd need a, oh, that's about 4" by, it's got to be under 2.5 because of the 2 3/8 max, that is. 4" 4" by 2 3/8. I don't know, shall we have, oh, I don't want to have a matching one, do you? So what I'm going to do is use a stencil on the other side, and that can be journaling card, of course, but I love using stencils on this sort of thing. Not that I've got the colour. got yellow. Always never got the colour, that's right. Always never got the colour. Oh yeah, like that. Yes, of course I really like that. It's really nice, that, isn't it? I'm going to do some rounding of the corners though, and then I'm going to do some small rounders. I probably made it a bit more green than it would have been because I used a yellow. Yeah, sometimes it takes it on, sometimes it doesn't. That's yellow. What am I doing with that? I'll do some faux stitching around the edge. I had it done, yeah, so that's alright. So you could journal on, I would say that's the pretty side, and then you could journal on that side, couldn't you, with a nice dark pen. I was thinking that, I don't know what it looks like. I don't know what it looks like yet, do I, in there yet? Hopefully it'll show you the snowflake. Oh, is it too... What have I done? Have I measured it wrong? It should go in, it should. So, have I done it? Yeah, it looks like I've done it too big, doesn't it? Oh, hold on, let's see how big that one is. Oh, that should fit, theoretically. Perhaps I should have done it 1/4 of an inch less. Oh, it probably does to the other side. Perhaps it fits in one side but not the other. Oh, and it's... Well, it can't be too long, so that's... So what I'm going to do now... That's going to ruin the picture, isn't it? Should check these things before we do the design. Right, so what am I doing? I'm doing 2 1/4 on instead. Yeah, that completely cut that off, so that's alright. And then I've got to cut quite a bit off there. Yeah, so just cut... Yeah, what you do is, you have to check, or you probably would have done that yourself. You're not like me, are you? You wouldn't have done... You're not like me at all. Actually, that could go trying that way, so that looks like... I want to see if I prefer it that way. Yeah. Either way would be okay, wouldn't it? I don't know, I think that way actually. Anyway, what I'm going to do, obviously, is just do what I did before. You don't have to do it on camera, do I? Yep, so there, I've done it now. Look, I've done all the edges and everything. And I've also cheated and gone round the edge with this as well. So I've had my finger in there really. I've done like this. And just to get the little bits, because it doesn't show up too well, does it? I think it probably would have, if it was a white piece of paper, I don't know. Looking around the room for, oh, there's a white piece. Let's have a look, see what that would look like if I used that, if I used plain white. Would that be, oh, you can see that better, can't you? So perhaps a plain white piece of paper would have been okay in this instance. But that looks fine, doesn't it? Now I've done that. Yeah, so you get a little bit of ephemera thing in there, haven't you? So this is like, these are, I call these ephemera holders because that's what they basically are, and they're so cute. And then you can stick them down, or you can just put them in pocket in a journal. So I'm gonna, oh dear, is that actually stuck? No. I thought it was stuck. It's probably because it's snug. No, it might have been a little bit stuck, but it's not now. Yeah, so that's your idea. So that could go in my journal, couldn't it? Right, where is it? Is this it? So I'm doing this one at the moment for a swap. I don't know where it's going to go. Because I've done different things. I mean, you can... Oh, plain white. There you go, plain white. You could put it in a pocket there. How about that? Can we see that? Yeah, just got to slip it in. I mean, you can't tell what it is there, can you? Then you bring it out, you think, oh, it's a snowflake. Ooh, yeah. Oh no, it won't go in there. It won't. Oh, nothing fits in there, does it? Anyway, this can go in perhaps here. Yeah. Perhaps if I'd done it in a different colour. Perhaps if I'd done it in something like this. But snowflake, I don't know. Snowflakes need to be... Oh, that was another idea I had. Fixing a paper clip on it. Let's do that one. Yeah, we can do it with a yeah. Brilliant. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do paperclip. Wait a minute, I'm just gonna have my drink. Right then, so what I'm doing is, right, so I've got this piece of, this is, I'm using a little frame now for this one. So that'll be sort of long ways, I suppose. Okay, so then I'm gonna put it here. Yeah, you can sort of, it'd be great if you could design. Right, so this paper is less than, this is I think 8 centimetres. Hopefully that'll fit in. Yeah, it will fit in my thing. I don't have to take it downstairs. I can stay up here. Right, okay, so that's 4 3/8. Okay, so I'm doing it to an exact number because I'm doing it on a scoreboard. If you're not doing it on a scoreboard, you can do what you like, really. But because I'm doing it on the scoreboard, I need that to be an exact number. It doesn't have to be that, it can be a quarter or half. It will come in between, you know what I mean? It'll so if it was 4 1/4, then you'd need 2 1/8, is it? Something like that. But so it's best to do it like that. Okay, so that's 4. Makes that, so that's 2 now. Okay, so I couldn't, for example, I couldn't do it 4 1/8 because that wouldn't be in the middle on my scoreboard. Right, so that's that one. Okay, so I've scored those. Yeah, we're going to do something else with this one. Yeah, so that's going to be fun, isn't it? Right, so I'm gonna, yeah, don't forget that I'm going to have to, I'll have to see what we can do because I've got to do a little trick, haven't I? If I'm going to make this into a, yeah, I'm going to do that there, aren't I? Yeah, this is quite I don't know, smooth paper, so hopefully, I'm looking around for my tape I was using earlier. Where is it? It was here. It's right in front of me. Right, so I'm going to use this. This is why I'm doing it this, because I want to put it in my Christmas journal. You don't have to do Christmas at all yet. Everybody seems to be avoiding my Christmas videos, so I don't usually do Christmas videos. I'm only doing Christmas videos because I'm doing a Christmas journal. I'm going to do a swap and it's got to be in by, and I don't think anybody else watches my videos, so I'm making sure that's in the middle-ish. Okay, and then what did I think of? I thought something really important. I know I've got to open it up. Okay, and then I can put it in my little case, and that should fit perfectly because that's 8 centimetres. Okay, yeah, you can have fun. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of options with this, you see. You don't have to do what I do. Options is the thing, isn't it? And I look, there's enough room this time to get it through. I'm going to go back. Is it going to do that thing again? No, I didn't. I thought because it's just cutting through the paper. Oh, it did. Cutting through the paper first time. I don't think the dog likes these loud noises. Okay, I'm going to move that out of the way. Right, so now we're going to attempt to make sure we cut it. I have got it the right way around, haven't I? Has it done it? Oh, it has. They say if I hadn't, I could go through again, couldn't I? That looks like I need to go through again. I'm going to put it in a different area. Yeah. So I might not show that bit going through again because it's boring, isn't it? Yeah. You want to know the other bit, don't you? I do. I would want to know the other bit as well. Yeah, I think it's done it this time, so that's good, isn't it? So what I did was I did actually use that as a shim, because we can see the impression. Oh well. Right. Yeah, that's the trouble. You can see the impression of the other one, so I've used it as a shim, which is naughty, isn't it? Really. Yeah. I think it's actually done it. Oh no. Here we go again. We've done that thing again. Not. But oh, do you get two? I didn't think you got two like that. I don't think that's supposed to be like that, is it? We'll leave it for a minute. I'm going to leave that on there, and if it's I might just glue it, put bits washi tape on it. Okay, so let's go. Each one is a disaster today, isn't it? But these are good ideas, aren't they? Yeah. Right, so I'm going to put that ish there-ish. Might need to do it a little bit. Oh no, I think we're okay. Actually, you could put it inside, couldn't you? Of course. I'm going to try and put it inside. So that could be now the inside, couldn't it? So I can bend that this way and like that. And that could be the inside. But I'm not going to obviously do it yet, because guess what? We're going to do a little thing, aren't we? Right, if it works, I'm going to glue that onto there with a piece of washi tape. And that seems to stick, even though it doesn't. It seems very, I don't know, unsticky. I'm going to stick that on inside. Yeah, I don't think it's supposed to be cut like that. Okay. Yeah, so that's now inside. So now I've got this frame on the outside with a border. With a framey border, right? Let's get I've got a one there. So you could decide which way round you want it. Like that. Oh, right, so we do it, so as we're going to put it on this, you might need to make a little hole in it. You don't have to use one of these, you can use what you like, but this is what I've got handy. So I'm just going to put hopefully that's in the middle. That is, if that's not in the middle, it's supposed to be in the middle. Okay, so I don't even know. I'm trying to do it fast because I'm really excited to see if it'll work. Right, yeah, I suppose you could. Oh, it doesn't matter if it's not in the middle, does it? Because we're going to cover it up. Right, so that will slip down into that little hole, honest. It will, yeah, it will, it better. Okay, and then you've got that on the outside. Okay, so you can make a little paper clippy thing. You could leave it like that, I suppose, but you'd want to, I think you might want to fix it in. Let's use that. I don't know, perhaps we could use that, because we're not going to, unless it shows too, yeah, it does, doesn't it? Yeah, that would as well. So we could do a whole piece of perhaps this paper, couldn't we? So you'd want something that's going to make sure you can't see it in that little gap there. Okay, so we could, I don't know if you have to cut it with a cutter, but I can't find any, you know, hold on, there's a pair of scissors. Right, so I want it to be, let's have a look on my little board. 2 inches, isn't it? So you want something like 2 inches or less, so that'll do. Okay, like that. And then you want it to be up to there. About 3 inches, isn't it, or something, whatever that is. And then it's a good idea too. I mean, we use. Have I got any on the desk? Oh yes, I have. Because I was making them the other day. But I was making hidden paper clips. If you want to know those. Oh yeah, I've made some amazing hidden paper clips. I love them. People are giving me good comments as well, so thank you very much. Oh, do you know who I want to mention? I would like to mention Dawny. I don't know whether she's watching, but it says on her, you know, where your name is on YouTube. It says her name is No, she comes Dawny for a start, and she comes from. It says she comes from West Scotland, so that's very useful. I really like that. So it says Dawny, West Scotland, which I think is amazing because I love to know where people are from. And she was saying that she making the most of the sunshine. I think she said she was walking a dog, who I imagine is a West Highland Terrier. Imagine that, yeah. West Highland Terrier in the west of Scotland, I suppose. I don't know if it's, I don't know where she, it doesn't exactly say where she's from, but West Scotland. Yeah, so that's nice, isn't it? So you put that in there, so you can put that in there, and if you've got little bits hanging over the edge, you know, which I haven't actually up because that's actually decided not to hang over the edge. That's decided. It doesn't matter about that, does it? Because I've just cut it with some scissors. Yeah, look how nicely that's gone. And where's my thing? Because what I like to do is use this to spread the glue. You need something like a card or something to spread the glue a bit to make sure it's not going to. I haven't made anything to go inside this yet, have I? You can make a bit of that, why not? Then it could be all like that, couldn't it? It could be a little surprise. Right, okay, so that is actually done now, really. Just going to do down. What I'm gonna do. I've got an idea what I'm gonna do. Right, so just gonna glue that in. I've done it, haven't I? Yeah. After all that, look, it's done. Oh, you can see it actually. Never mind. Just be careful just at that bit there. It doesn't really matter, does it? It's not essential. It's homemade and all that, isn't it? So we're fine with my stuff, aren't we? Yeah. Right, so what I could do is get a piece of this, and I like this, don't you? But I'm not gonna. I'm gonna make it into a journaling thing. Oh, I've got some stuff up there. I just hope everything doesn't fall. Right, so I'm gonna make it a little bit less like this. So let's just measure that. So it's got to be less than 2 inches by by 3 and a bit. We can cut it off. So you see what I'm doing? I'm doing things to sort of mix and match, so you don't. So you know, I'm trying to encourage you to use your own initiative. I know people like to know the exact measurements, but if you know how to do it, you'll have a go yourself. Okay. Yeah, so you can have a go yourself and making your own. Because all you've got to do is with these is to make sure you've got, and it is sometimes, I mean, I can't even work it out sometimes, but you can, so if you fold that to the edge, you just fold it into the middle and fold right to the edge of there. If you can't, I mean, if you can't work it out, I mean, I can't. No, if you like me, you won't be able to work it out, yeah. Okay, and then I'm going to make that less than 2 inches, okay, so that's got to be there. And then I've got to make it, is it less, where is it? What are we? With 3, and you've got to make it something like 3 and whatever that is there. 1, 2, 3/8, is it? Or is it 8? Is that an 8? No, it's a 16th. 3/16. It's worth making it about the same length as that, isn't it? And then I'm going to try it inside. Yeah, good idea. Try it inside to make sure it fits before we do it. Yeah, good idea. That's all you've got to do, really, and that's perfect, isn't it? So you can easily push that out, pull that in, and it doesn't interfere with the paper clip. Paper clip's there, so if you've got a direction, obviously make sure you're going to put it in. And that shouldn't fall out. Fit out. What I'm talking about. Where do these words come from that come into my head? I don't know. Shouldn't fit out. Yeah. That doesn't actually make sense, does it? But anyway, so I'm going to put that in there. That looks really nice in there, doesn't it? You can put a picture, obviously, in there, or something. You can stick a sticker or something in there as well. So that'd be good. You could put a sticker on there. I haven't got one handy, have I? But because I'm so anxious about getting this done, I'm so excited about doing the thing. That's what it is. Can you tell? Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Oh dear, hold on a minute. We're getting stuck. Right, so let's do this. Yeah, there's a little, this is like the little surprise ending, isn't it? And I thought of this on camera. I'm always doing that, so that's what I'm like. I think of things on camera, I'm always doing it. So we need it to be about 1.5 inches by 2 3/4. 1.5 by 2 3/4. I'm going to try and get the middle bit here. Right, let's tear that off. Right, what was I thinking? I was going to tell you something. Oh, I've got a thing on my watch. Oh, it's saying something about very nearly interesting. What's that? Very nearly interesting, it said. Yeah, about the Bronte sisters. So I don't know what's very nearly interesting. I love their love the classics, you know. Yeah, I really do. That's my favourite bit of reading. People don't believe me. I don't know why. People don't believe like the classics. It's not people that, you know, but sort of like people I talk to, you know, why do you like classics? Why do you, know, they sort of think I'm being pretentious, I suppose. But I'm not. I love the classics. I do. I love them. Right. My favourite classic is it Jane Eyre? Oh, I love Jane Eyre. Not Jane Eyre. Is it Jane Eyre? Yeah, Jane Eyre is one of my favourites. I don't like Wuthering Heights though. I do not like Wuthering Heights because it's sad. And I don't like Tessa d'Urbervilles because it's sad as well. So I've probably mentioned these before. Yeah, so there you go, look. Oh yeah, and look, you've got that. I've got that edge there, so I'm going to ink it. I've only got this thing here, but it does work a little bit. I'm not too keen. I prefer the ink daubers. I prefer these. Where are they? I have got one handy, really. I've got one here. I prefer these to do edges. They're very good for obviously doing stenciling and obviously going around the edge of that snowflake I said, which was good. So I'm doing that because of that little. It's a bit rough there because I think you didn't do it properly. So you've got that on the back now, so a little bit of journaling. I got that off Etsy, that. I love it. I don't know what it was. It's like lime paper, and it was a few years ago. I don't know what it looked like, if it was like that. Yeah, interesting. But I think that with a sticker on the back would look amazing. It would fit in there, or something, or not a doodle. I suppose you could do it. But if you stuck something on, I think it would look better. Do a doodle, do a doodle. Right, I'm mad on doodles, aren't I? Yeah. So it doesn't matter which way this goes up, luckily, because knowing me, I would get it the wrong way around anyway. Right, so you could put that on somewhere in here. I've already got like clips and that. And the reason I've done that is because somebody sent me a journal with loads of things like this, and they look really good. I really like that. Okay, so I could put that, yeah. Oh no, I won't. Alright, so that could go on the other side of that, for example. That's the similar paper. I do like this paper. I got it from Amazon, I think. Yeah, see that clips on there like that, yeah. So you could just clip it on like that, and then you could put other things underneath it, couldn't you, as well? So you could put things. I mean, I could use a longer paper clip with this one because I've used a short one, but you could use a longer paper clip. With the other ones I made the other day, like these, I've used the hidden paper clips. I think work really well with shorter paper clips. That's what they are. They're hidden ones, so you can't see the paper clip at all with these. And like that, you see, they're like that. hope you like my content today. I think I've done a really, what fun. Imagine doing that. I love doing it. I love it when something comes together on video. Well, I found what fell on the floor anyway. It was that one. Right, so yeah, these are the ones I've done today then. Okay, so that one's just one you can either, well, you could clip it in or you can put it in a pocket. And then there's those as well. Yeah, so the one I did, which is the one I did? Must be this, is it this one? Yes, it was, because I remember that little thing in the corner, didn't I? So those are the three I've done. Obviously, so that's, yeah. So hopefully I've showed you how to work out how big to make them. If you haven't got punchers, if you haven't got dies, then you can use punchers, but you have to make sure that if you want to get it in the middle, it has to be, I mean, it depends, you might have a different sort of punch. I mean, some punches do go further than others, don't they? Could try this one. Look at this one. It either says ho ho ho, or if you turn the other way around, oh oh oh. So you have to make sure you get it the right way around. I was going to use that actually, but I didn't use it. Don't know why. Right. Yeah, that'd be quite good. Look, a pattern of ho ho ho's down the side. Right. So what was I talking about? You have to make sure. What was I saying about it? I just got distracted by the oh ho ho and the oh 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 ho ho ho. Right, thing. So yeah, so that's good. Yeah, that fits in there. Oh yeah, that's right. See how far it goes from the edge. See, that has gone as far as it can from the edge. So you'd need to make sure your little thing, because I've got another video, so I might link it. If you've only got punches, so you need to make sure it's that, and you'd fold it, and then you'd have the little fold underneath, and it would fit. You'd make it fit underneath. It's pretty good. Yes, but with this using dies, you can make slightly bigger ones. If you've got a bigger one handy, then you can make it as big as you like. I had to do. Look, you can't see where I've. Can you see? No, you can't see where I've bent it. But that's very good at smoothing things out. Yeah, it's good for doing glue. It doesn't get glue on it. This is a Teflon bone folder, very expensive. I think it's about £12 in the UK. It might be a bit less. I want to get another one. I've got this one as well, yeah. So if you get them all together, it's cheaper, but I've got mine all separately because I can't afford it all at once. I think people who've given me, bought some papers for me and that have helped pay for some of these things. So thank you so much for that. I do appreciate it. I mean, they don't have to buy the papers. They are free on Ko-fi, but people have paid, and I do so much appreciate it. But you don't have to if you can't afford it, obviously. I don't pressurize anybody into buying. Okay. Ko-fi, right. I haven't looked at Ko-fi for a while. Ko-fi. If it is Ko-fi, we're lucky, aren't we? But it is, some of it is. Right, so I do hope you appreciate my efforts today, my content. So thank you so much for watching, and please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. That would be absolutely amazing. And thank you so much, and goodbye.